Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Hello students, welcome to the virtual class of social science. Today we are going to continue with our chapter 8, Framing of Constitution and its features. In my last lecture, we started with the basic features of Constitution. I told you total 14 features are there. Among them 17 I have already explained you. Now today we are going to proceed with the next features. Now we are going to start with amendments in the Constitution. Students, as I already told you, what do you mean by amendments? Amendments means changes. Okay, there is a provision for amendments in the Constitution, but it's not so easy. Okay, ऐसा नहीं है कि anyone, any leader, any prime minister, he can come and make the amendments in the Constitution. ऐसा नहीं होता है. There is some provisions, there are some legal procedures. Okay, how can the amendments can be made? Okay, first, if majority of the people in parliament, okay, majority in parliament, they give the vote. कोई भी नया amendment है या क्या, तो उसके लिए majority vote कर रहे हैं उसके favor में. और if some major issues are there, okay, major some changes are to be made, then 2/3, okay, 2/3 if they vote, then only the amendments can be made. तभी amendments होते हैं. And if it is in the state, okay, in the state also if the amendments are to be made, then 2/3 or more than 50% of in the state legislative, if they vote, then only amendments can be made. Understood? It is not so easy. After all this procedure, only amendments are made in the Constitution. Our next feature is universal adult suffrage. Okay, I have already told in you one of my last lecture that what do you mean by universal adult suffrage. Okay, any citizen of India, if he is attained 18 years of age or above, okay, आपने अगर 18 years age, आप 18 years age के हो above, you have a right to vote. Okay, अभी आप 9th में है हो, so you don't have a right to vote, but you must have gone along with your parents, उनके साथ गए होंगे. लेकिन जब आप 18 years के होंगे, then you will get the right to vote. Okay, what do you mean by adult suffrage? Any citizen of India who has attained the age of 18 years and above without any discrimination of caste, creed, color, religion, rich or poor, they have got a right to vote. यानी बिना किसी भेदभाव, ओके, चाहे कोई रिच हो, पुअर हो, कोई भी रिलीजन का हो, कास्ट का हो, दे हैव गॉट द राइट टू वोट. नाउ नेक्स्ट, सेक्युलरिज्म. This already I have explained in it was one of the pillar of preamble. So we have already discussed this in detail. Secularism. Secularism means that in our country not only particular religion is followed, but we are free to follow any religion. Okay, all the citizens of India are free to follow their own religion. Okay, now next we are going to discuss about judicial review. Now what do you mean by this judicial review? Okay, in this what we are going to study that our Supreme Court is above all. Okay, if any of the changes are made or if any of the laws are made, okay, if it is found that they are against our constitution, अगर वो हमें लगता है कि they are against our constitution, then Supreme Court, they have the highest authority, they can stop it. Okay, so it cannot be framed if there are any laws which are against the constitution. It is one of the chief characteristics of our constitution. Okay, it administrates the working of union within the jurisdiction. जो हमारा union है, central government है, वो as per the constitution चल रहा है कि नहीं, that is seen in this amendment. Fundamental rights and duties. Students, we have got in our constitution, it has been clearly mentioned about our fundamental rights and duties. We have got right to freedom, expression, speech. Okay, even our duties along with rights, there are some of the duties. See, when you will see in your textbook, in front page your duties are clearly given. पहले आपने कभी नहीं देखा होगा, but now you open your textbook, see that the duties are clearly written. एंड अबाउट दिस राइट्स एंड ड्यूटीज अवर नेक्स्ट चैप्टर, जो हमारा नेक्स्ट चैप्टर है 8 और 9, that is about fundamental rights and duties. We are going to discuss in detail about each and every right and each and every duty in that. Okay. Now next, directive principles of state policy. इसमें क्या होता है, स्टेट एज अ ड्यूटी, ओके, उनकी ड्यूटी होती है टू टेक केयर अबाउट देयर पीपल, देयर वेलफेयर, देयर एजुकेशन. ओके, सो इन आवर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में कुछ प्रिंसिपल्स हैं, कुछ रूल्स हैं फॉर द स्टेट, तो उनको फॉलो करने हैं. सो दे टेक वेलफेयर ऑफ द पीपल. ओके, दिस प्रिंसिपल्स आर प्रोवाइडेड टू देम, टू स्टेट गवर्नमेंट. ओके, सो दे take the look about the welfare of the principles, and these principles are known as directive principles. These two principles in our next chapter we have got in detail. We can discuss this each and we will discuss its each and every point in depth. Next is provision for backward sections and tribe. Backward sections you must be knowing, ST, BC, all that caste. Okay, so there are some of the provisions in our constitution for them, so they are not deprived of any rights or that. ओके, फॉर देयर अपलिफ्टमेंट, ताकि उनका अपलिफ्टमेंट हो, बराबर. सो देयर अपलिफ्टमेंट हो, उनके लिए भी कुछ प्रोविजंस किए हैं, लाइक इन गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स, ओके, इन एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशंस उनके लिए कुछ सीट्स रिजर्व किए गए हैं, कुछ कोटा उनके लिए रखा जाता है फॉर बैकवर्ड क्लासेस. इवन चिल्ड्रन ऑफ द बैकवर्ड क्लासेस, जो चिल्ड्रन है उनको देखा जाता है कि दे आर गिवन स्कॉलरशिप, दे आर गिवन बेसिक एमेनिटीज. ओके, उनको बेसिक एमेनिटीज, एजुकेशन मिले. These provisions are made in our constitution. Now, with this we are ending with the basic all the features of constitution. We have studied in total 14 features. Now, in this chapter, what you have studied? Okay, since last 4 lectures we are going through this chapter. What we studied? We studied about constitution, its meaning, framing of constitution, whole process, that how the constitution was framed. We also studied preamble and its importance, then pillars of preamble, and lastly basic features of constitution. This all we studied in this chapter. So just open your textbook, go through this all the points, read it out. Students, now your exercise is given at the back of your lesson. First is answer the following questions in brief. Okay, so this you are supposed to write which ideas are stated in preamble of Indian Constitution. We already discussed, okay, that pillars of constitution that I explained you, all the pillars you will write here. Next is what is adult suffrage. Now only I explained you, it is clearly given in the textbook, the meaning of adult suffrage is there. Now, Indian Constitution is a federal discuss. In that you will write about the in-depth features of Constitution which we discussed about federal. In that union list, state list, concurrent list, all is given, that you will write here. Now state the characteristics of Parliament government. Already I explained you, in Parliament there are 2 houses, Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha. That is also one of the features of Constitution. It is clearly given in the features. Now what is unified judicial system? Okay, so independent judicial system point is there in features, that you will write here. Explain the provisions for constitutional amendments. Now only I explained you point number 8. Okay, provisions 1, 2, 3. Clearly provisions are given in point 8 of features of constitution. That 3 points you will write here. Political equality is incomplete without social and economic equality discussed. In that you will, it is also one of the features, sociality. Okay, that is the given in pillars of preamble, that we also discussed in that sociality. That point you will write here. So this all 7 question answers you are supposed to write in your classwork. Okay, and at the back MCQs are also given on the next page. So you are supposed to write these 7 questions and MCQs in your classwork and submit to your respective teachers within 2 days from morning 8 to 1 o'clock. Thank you. Have a nice day.